All right, welcome back to the channel. So I want to answer some questions. I want to get an SnowSEO, which is currently available on AppSumo, starting at $79, all the way up to license tier 4, $469. I recently did a review on this. The tool definitely seems promising. I want to give you an update since last week, okay? And we have a lot of you very interested in this tool. You want me to do a comparison of SEMdash right here. You want me to also this platform, currently licensed tier 3 and 4. Thanks for the in-depth review. That's awesome right there. Through over here, and really want to thanks for the full review. And as soon as you have the answer regarding the number of keywords displayed, feel free to share it. So this is what I'm really wanting to get going for you guys. Somebody else had another question about right here. Really, I was eyeing on this. Thanks for creating this review. Any updates on the keyword views? So definitely the keyword research tool and functionality of SnowSEO was a big question that a few of you had. And so I wanted to get this out to you. And I think that these follow-up videos are important as well as often as I can do them. Of course, when I dive into a tool and I, get customer support, look at this. I've got full-blown customer support right here with the tool. They got back to me. I gave them some feedback on, I even had a ghost connection. Like it was basically asking for the website URL, but it needed the ghost URL. So we were able to fix that. They helped me out. We got the connection to work. I was able to publish the draft with my ghost integration. So they got that worked out and fixed that. And then I gave them some other updates about like the keyword research. Somewhere in here, I told them about I said, so there's a traditional keyword tool research like SEMrush or Ahrefs where I can put in a seed keyword, keto diet, and get a bunch of keywords like competition scores and so forth, right? So I said that, and they kind of explained that. So they didn't really have that set up. It was actually hidden under the rank tracking section, and it just was not a very good UI experience for users. You couldn't really find the quote unquote keyword research functionality. And then it also was, had some filtering, sorting issues and things like that. So basically they got back and they said, hey, David, and they reached back out to me a day later, or 2 days later. They said, hey, David, hope all is doing well. Wanted to inform you that we have put keyword research in the dashboard now. Also enabled exports for the data, because I also told them that we should be able to export our keywords with keyword research as well. So they implemented these based on my feedback. So again, that is really cool that when you get these SaaS companies that are willing to listen to folks giving them real feedback, honest feedback and such, and then they went out and tried to make their tool better. So I really like that. Remember, that's what that looks like with the dark view. I'm going to keep it on the white view right here. So you can see, go watch my review where I kind of go over, this is a very, very robust tool. A lot of information. You can hook up your Google Analytics to it. You can hook up your Google Search Console to it, get data, all kinds of stuff, report builders, just a bunch of stuff. Now, the SEO tool that I went over in my review, they since then actually removed it from here to remove the confusion, because it was confusion. So a lot of these are free tools, I believe, that a lot of people have. I think they're free tools that everybody gets to use. It probably helps bring in traffic and so forth to the tool. So that's what those SEO tools are. But all this right here is the paid tool, right? And so look, this is where they added this. In my original review, they did not have keyword research under planning, and now they do. Let's go take a look at that together. I've not fooled around with it. I have not looked at it at all. Let's see what we can do. So you start your keyword research, enter a keyword or a website to see the search volume, difficulty, CPC, and 12-month trends. That's amazing. So recent searches, keto diet. I'm going to go for that again. So we have 1,000 left right here. Still as we can go, and gives us to get us started. The data is being provided. I like this. A lot of times we wonder where the data is coming from, and I just like that they're being transparent. The data is coming from data for SEO. Now, on this scale, this would cost money, probably hundreds of dollars per month for them to pay to data for SEO just to give them all the SEO information. So we can put in a website right here. We can put in a keyword, and let's just go keto diet, and we will research the keywords and see what we've got, fetching keyword data. And it looks like this is probably, and there's the 937 plus results. So here's the 900 results. We can come in here, we can sort this by difficulty right over here. Now, this part is a little bit interesting, right? So we're sorting it by difficulty, but see how it goes 5, 23, 29, then 0, 19. So they don't have this full-fledged, being sorted. It's just being sorted by anything that is, in green, and then it's just putting all those together, but it's not necessarily, if you wanted it to get fully granular and to be, completely numerically 5 to 30 or whatever like that, you would just need to export the data into a CSV, which is great. You can sort by relevance as well. I like that they turn this off on the default right there. We can go with monthly searches, keto diet, all this stuff right over here. So we can go with trends, CPC, action. So we can click on this and we can add that and start writing an article on that. We can add to a topic right there as well. We can also go and highlight these 937 results right there, and we can export them. Now, if we don't have anything selected, I'm wondering if we click the export CSV, if it will bring back the 900 keywords. I'm going to go click over here and look at that, and 938. A lot of times in other tools, that's actually, it'll only export what is currently on the page, which is just a huge nightmare, right? It's a headache because you can't actually export the entire data. In this case, they did let us export the entire data. So I will pause and say, well, it's great that we've got almost 1,000 keywords, which is great. But I know that with keto diet, there are thousands of keywords, right? With other tools. So this is going to be good enough to get started. It's not as many keywords in their database as a tool like Ahrefs, SEMrush, SE Ranking, some of those other tools that have billions of keywords. Yes, I said billions of keywords in their database. So that's just something to keep in mind. I'm going to go over here and you could go in here and sort this. The monthly searches are sorted right there. You could go and highlight this. You could go data and you could go with sort. And then what we would do is we would just go by the difficulty score. And then we would just go like that. And then we would actually go with, then we could go back up over here and actually just go with the, instead of A to Z, we'd go Z to A, boom. And then you have the difficulty from unspecified down to medium and so forth. So now you could go in here and write more columns and go start writing content on these topics right there if you wanted to. So let's just look and see. So it's also not going to be to the point where, I'd like to see them have some more filters right here. I would also like to see more keywords. I think this is a good start, but I'm not sure if they're trying to be a keyword research tool. I think it's a massive added benefit in my case too. You could even do YouTube keyword research and stuff like that with these, or use these for YouTube search related videos and stuff like that. I think the more the merrier when it comes to keywords. And this is kind of a good test keto diet. I know that there's, like I said, a lot more keywords that should be able to find. But also if we would have came in here and it only found 100 or maybe 300 keywords, I wouldn't be that excited about it. But the fact that it landed at 937, I'm pretty happy with that. Again, this would definitely get you started. But we don't have any ways to filter this. I don't see long tail keywords. So if we just keep coming through, like, is there a way to, look at this from a long tail keyword perspective, low carb diet for weight to, I don't know what that is, or where's the keyword right here? I can't click on anything and I don't know what else is going on right here with the 3 dots right there. So a little interesting, like right here, ketogenic diet for weight something. I don't know what this is. There's 14,800. So let's go and see if I can go like this and copy that and then go into the spreadsheet and actually see if we can go. So the full keyword is in here and we'll go to it. So there we go. So ketogenic diet for weight loss, right? So that's a UI issue right there. They need to fix that. We have this right here, but they need to fix that, right? We don't know what this keyword is. We'd have to click on that or something like that, but I would like to be able to see this entire keyword. So, I can pick this stuff apart. I'm just trying to give feedback on it that just initially looking at this, I'm happy to see that they created this. We can go by country and that research keywords. And let's try it with a website now. So let's go and just look at let's go with this Koala AI, something like that. Let's try to see if we can land on their home page. So here's the home page. So I'm going to go like this, copy that. And then we'll go back in here. We'll go to website and then we'll paste that in and we'll say research keywords and we'll see what it comes up with from a website standpoint, a website search. And it found 651 keywords and what they're ranking for, what the search volume is, chatbot, all this stuff right here. Again, this part right here, I don't like that it's cut off. I'd love to be able to see the whole thing. Again, I'd like to be able to filter by the amount of words inside the keyword phrase, because a lot of times I like to go for 5 or 6 keywords. So it's a very long tail type keyword. So I have a better chance to rank for that content. Whereas a lot of these are just really broad topics that we're probably not going to rank for, right? So there's just some more feedback for them. Hopefully will check this video out at some point. But I just want to give you that update right there. They did add the keyword research functionality. It does give you the difficulty score. Again, that's their own proprietary kind of like, I don't know if that's just coming straight from data. They're getting their search volume and all that from data for SEO. I don't know if they're doing anything on top of that to assess the difficulty to, assign it a difficulty score, or if that's just straight up coming from data SEO right here. So that is the keyword research. Hopefully that at least gives you another kind of added bit of information so you can better make an informed decision if this is the right tool for you. SnowSEO is currently LTD, lifetime deal, on AppSumo, starting at $79. Pick the plan that's right for you. It is an SEO tool that has GEO built into it. It's very heavy on the AI visibility. Remember, it's not a keyword research tool. This is just an added benefit right here. The big thing that I spent like 20 minutes of the review, my first review on, was the prompts. All these prompts, all the prompt tracking, all the AI visibility, how well you are showing up across the board for all of these major large language models. Okay, so this is like a modern SEO tool. And so stick around. I'm going to try to make some more content. I'm going to try to compare, kind of see how I can come up with some type of comparison between like zero rank and this tool right here and so forth. So stick around, make sure to tune into the next video. All right. The link will be below if you want to go pick SnowSEO up, and I will see you in the next video.